Yo, hello. Really excited for this. Banner Saga, Banner Saga, Banner Saga, Banner Saga. Pumped. How you guys doing out there? I'm doing quite well. Been a long time coming. I was so pumped on the first Banner Saga, and I just love the story. I love what it was doing. And I finally get to play the next. Oh, baby. Okay, let's make sure the chat's coming through. Cool. YouTube's coming through. That one's coming through. Where am I going to put this box of my face? I don't know. We'll figure it out. What do you think? Better with the lighting or without the lighting? I'll show you the difference. No lighting, like this. Lighting. That's kind of nice. Bit of a... Let's get that. I like when the hair is backlit. You know what I mean? I think it looks real nice. It's a subtle difference. Camera needs to be reset. Kaboom. Wonderful. Jambalaya. Rock and rolla. I've heard that they add a few things to the combat here. And then actually, I think the third one, they add quite a bit. My buddy had said it got a little bit too much for him. But we'll see. Playing on the Switch. With the little baby Joy-Cons. They really look like something you'd give to a baby. No, be a choking hazard. Don't give that to a baby. Oh, if you want a dead baby on your hands. It's all over my hands. Oh God, I got this dead baby all over my hands. Wonderful. Banner Saga. So I really was upset that the choice I made in Banner Saga 1. Let's do this. We're ready? We're ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? Let's do it. Yes. 1, 2, 5. Let's plug the headphones in, man. Come on. Backlit headphones. What a wonderful thing. Nice long cord on these. These are Samson something or other open back studio headphones. They're really great for getting very accurate response of something. And good wide sound stage and all that. Ah. Yes. Ooh, I heard so many details I wasn't hearing through my stereo. Okay. Oh, that's still that Banner Saga music. That was really good, but it's time for you to go. Wonderful. Now the natural music shall shine through. Wunderbar. Where is it? Gimme. Very sparse. The fires crackle. Banner Saga 2. I was upset in the first game at the ending when I trusted my daughter to take a risk. She knew it was a risk. She told me it was a risk. She told me she was ready for the risk. And she dies. And that's what I love about this game, is that there are no throwaway decisions. Everything you do could come back and kill you, or kill somebody you care about. So I switched over to playing this on the Switch. I got a really good deal. It's like $20 or $25. I got the whole trilogy, which was the same price or cheaper than buying 2 and 3 individually on, like PS4, Xbox, all that stuff. PC. I think I played the last one on Xbox Game Pass or PS4, perhaps. Anyways, I got it on the Switch because I'm going to do something very cheeky where I don't have any save data to import. So I think I can make different decisions and I can keep her alive. It's a bit of... That kind of goes against... I'm sure some people are out there going, this is blasphemy. How dare you go against the sanctity of the choice? Prince! The sanctity of permadeath. I'm gonna do it. Sorry. First lesson. It's this one on the right. For Switch. Whooping. Oh, yes. New game, baby. It's going good, buddy. How are you? Import a save game or choose a hero. Let's choose Alette. Do you choose who dies? No, I didn't want to choose who dies. No. I'll choose Alette. Since the tragic event... okay. Alright, since the tragic events in Borsgard, the families of the caravan looked to Alette, daughter of Rook, the former leader, to guide them. Though young, her compassion for others and ability with the bow have impressed all but the most stubborn clan leaders. Calling on her personal resolve and lifetime friendships with the archer Oddleaf and the massive Varl Iver, Alette must continue her father's work of seeing the caravan to safety of the distant capital, Arberang. As much as I didn't want her to die, I actually do really like Rook's abilities. We'll go with Alette. You got gold and ranked Xenonzard. Nice, man. You finished Silent Hill 2. Cool. Click, click. Yes. It's amazing what sound effects can do. Sound design, music.
Tíminn líður áfram, eins og straumþung á sem fleytir okkur áfram.
I don't understand
Time continues washing over us, moment after moment, like waves on a coast. Some more fierce, more violent than others. So few of my kind, the giant world, remain alive. Even so, I find myself wondering if humans, while able to bear children, suffer more for the loss of loved ones. Several weeks have passed since we slew the Sundren known as Bellower, but the chaos of the world did not wither as we hoped. The world is breaking. We sail aboard hastily crafted ships for the safety of Arberang, the human capital. But the river curses us with a clear view of the dredge, assaulting another hopeless village.
I missed this game. I missed this world and the music and the storytelling and knowing that dread is coming and its name is Dredge. Attacking another human village. Things are pretty bad here. Oh yeah, those guys. I remember those guys. Move away from the glowing rocks. Oh, I don't get to play. Oh, it's so cinematic. Oh no! To the depths with you. What's he got? He's got a little shield and a little knife. Alette comes to save the day. She was kind of pointing over there, and it went there, but okay. We'll handle the rest. Pull back. I think, stranger. Better to let him keep fighting. Pan around, zoom in. Interesting. This is new. Zoom around the painting. Oh, so beautiful. It is. Now you're trying to get the different endings while playing during the day, but it's actually harder than at night since the game's so dark. I got you. Okay, I'll press A to continue. Uh-oh. I'm gonna need to go somewhere else. Maybe up here. The order of initiative. Taking turns from left to right. Your heroes are blue and the enemies red. It's your turn to act. What happened before action? Okay. Blue tile show where you can move. 4 tiles. Humans fill a single tile. Yes, I'll do it for you, game. It's just so weird to have a tutorial again. Maybe because I didn't import my saved game. Enemy tiles are red. You got it. Yeah. Strength counts as both health and damage. A loss of 8 strength means character will only do 8 less damage. Yes, I know. Armor blocks strength damage, but can be reduced by a break attack. Breaking how do we open them up? Yeah, I know. He's down. Your renown grows every time you make a kill. Without an enemy to reach, this enemy will choose to smash an obstacle on his way. That's new. Obstacles in combat board will make you change tactics and plan wisely. Oh, good thing I have Alette as an archer who can hide behind a bunch of obstacles and just fling, 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 fling. There you go. Use willpower. You got it. Is he gonna do like a big sweeping melee? Let's do that. Yeah. Sundering Impact. Line to hit so hard, multiple adjacent tiles take damage in every hit. You got it. Well, I did that, didn't I? Huh? Use left and right to select an enemy? Sure. Okay. A powerful strike indeed. Troy Baker plays James when you choose the new voices. Oh. They were just like, new game. Troy? That was right in his heyday, like in the last... kind of from The Last of Us on. It was all Troy Baker and Nolan North. And when you couldn't get them, Matthew Mercer. He can rest to gain 1 willpower. Let's go. Looks like the dredge is in trouble. You got it. Willpower. Attack. Destroy. Yes. I wonder if I could probably be down here by the loading. Nope. I'm gonna be in the way of all that, The villagers' reactions range from terrified by the foes to awestruck by our arrival. Their leader approaches and bows in front of Yver. That's right, we're off to a good start. And he has a musical instrument. Your timing makes me think the gods have returned. Please, He stops when Yver nods his head towards you. The man peers under your hood. Girl leads those who saved us from those things. She ordered us to land, and those things are dredge like the ones you probably heard about as a kid. Between losing so many clansmen and this, I feel I'm not myself. I thank you, child. He whips his cloak back with a flourish. And dances away merrily. I am Alio, the Skald. And your name? Bye, Prince. Thanks for popping in. Alette, and this is Yver. Ah, names destined for history. Sounds like the brave poet is going to use us in a few proper verses. I'll even make them rhyme, given the time. His smile seems genuine and a bit smug, considering the rhyme was not very clever. Do you have any idea what might be causing the deep rumbling in my belly? Deep rumbling? Did you eat a bad burrito? Could be a giant serpent. The serpent in the sun? I'm no holy man, but joking about dead gods feels wrong. I don't think the sun serpent would break mountains and try to swallow us all. Who could say what the sun supped in the sky like it is? That's fun. The sun stopped. Tell me, did you just come from Burgkart? We heard rumor the Sunder Bellower was sacking the town. He was sacking everyone's sacks. We killed the Bellower. Say that with a friggin' cloak flourish. Aleo pauses and looks to Yver, who confirms your statement with a nod. Yeah, we did. History indeed. Sunder slayers here among us. Depths. There's so many questions to ask. We'll have to wait until we're all safely back in the long ships and leaving this place. The Skald nods his understanding, but another question creases his brow. My brow. Leave. Not to sound ungrateful, but this place, it's all we have. It's our home. I felt the same when Skoger was overrun, but I wasn't being a little whiny bitch about it, was I? Your home's about to be destroyed by dredge. Fine. No one will come to save you. I empathize. Except we had the sense to leave while we were able. But my children, I don't even know who most of them are. I know exactly what it means to be a child stripped from your home and family. Leo takes a step back before lowering his head. Packing and tending to our dead will take some time, but I'll have everyone on the ship soon. Maybe don't pack the dead. You watch Leo rejoin his family. Moves his hands too much when he talks. It's unsettling. I gotta find all of the dead here. This is unbelievable. We're not leaving here. We got all this cheese. He smiled but say nothing. People think we're heroes now. The world's breaking in more ways than one. It's not the first time you've been called a hero, Ingvar. Iver, your father's closest friend, looks unamused. He's one of the giants known as Varl and has fought Dredge in the Northern Winters, personally killed one of their generals, the Sunder Rays, and lost an arm to the Sunder Bellower. Your humor reminds me of your father's, since we're talking about things we'd rather avoid. She doesn't want to talk about it, so there's different ways. Do you want to tell him to just go pack a ship? Act like a child? I don't want to. You're not my dad. I know he's gone, but I don't know how to let him go. Just keep hoping I'll wake up and see my dad again. That's pretty stupid. I like this one. It's logical. No doubt Oddleaf could help more with that than a fatherless, loveless Varl like me. Things to say when you don't want to talk about people's personal problems. You look up to see Iver staring off in the distance. Rook was the closest thing I had to a friend. I wish I would have done more to protect him. I would have given my other arm. You suddenly hear the centuries of life in Iver's voice and imagine all he has seen. Iver. I'm not sure you do let go. You just keep going. He walks towards the village, leaving you alone with your thoughts. This game is so heavy. Everything's so heavy about it. And we're only in Act 2. Act 2 is generally the darker act of a trilogy. How could it get worse? Wow, that's the opening. Reflected in the water, but not completely visible. Foreshadowing? Metaphor? Or they didn't think about it when they were drawing? Or maybe they wanted it to be realistic. Chapter 8. From their homes must all flee. Everything was capitalized except flee. We do not honor fleeing with capitals. This is not the Klingon way. Traveling merchants are surprisingly well stocked. Ubin, the old Varl, dubbed Scrivener, says, since Bershkard, our numbers have grown. People have scavenged for food, needing it too. Regardless, we'll need plenty of supplies considering a destination. I'm gonna find the merchants. What kind of supplies? Stuff like food and beer. They got interesting items. Folks can't eat those. You have to choose wisely. Even your renown will only stretch so far. Can't miss them. Group of tents they call a market. Something ruffling the feathers of the ravens. The mercenaries who fought us from Bordsguard chat with their leader, Bulwark. But be careful. He's not like the other Varl. Okay, population, supplies, renown, the number of days that have passed. You have enough supplies to provision your caravan for 9 days of resting or travel. Large population requires more supplies. Yep, go to the market. You got it. Bing, bong, bong, shbong, bong, market. It gives you 5 per renown. You need 12 supplies per day to survive. Your 111 will last for 9 days. In case you can't do math, you have 17 renown available to purchase supplies. Leonard! Leonard! You'll probably be happy to know. Budget divinity. That's true, isn't it? That's really true. Divinity minus money. But I will say, the choices they made were pretty smart. I totally bailed on Prey Mooncrash. I just didn't want to run through the areas. It wasn't really... I can see how it would be good. But for streaming it, I didn't want to go through the same areas over and over again. Yeah. I'm not into like roguelikes and roguelites and repeated runs. Although what would be interesting about that game is that if they gave you more stuff earlier, maybe that's kind of the draw, is you have to get all the stuff, but it would have been fun to like mess around, put a bunch of turrets everywhere, and like use the glue gun. And I think like if I would have invested a bunch of hours into it, it could have been really interesting. But I don't know. I don't have that kind of patience anymore. Stella. She's going to be on camera. She's going to be on camera. There she goes. Passing like a ship in the night. All right. Press R to add 15 more supplies to your caravan. The area to the left will show how these supplies affect your caravan. There she goes. Yeah. The area to the left will show... Yeah, I mean, I would love to try the Binding of Isaac in games like that, because I've heard that they're amazing. But as soon as I hear, like, roguelite, or Dead Cells... So far, it just started. It seems like there's obstacles in the field, so that could be useful for an archer. With the Varl having to, like, smash through different... The dredge, I mean, having to smash through things. So if you had an archer on the other side, make them even more useful. Boom! We're spending renown? We're spending leveling up to get supplies. 1 renown gets 5. Seems crazy. That seems crazy that we would spend... You need it, but... No, we need to... Leveling up is so important. I'm not going to do it. Oh, this is one of those tutorials that lock you into a choice. I don't like that. Fine, I did it. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! No. No. It won't... It forces you to do it. I hate locked-in tutorials. I mean, they probably have a point. But... They also have items. The items are pretty amazing, but they are kind of a pain in the ass to manage. This game is way less daunting than Divinity, for sure. Yeah, it's the forced tours where they like... Where they show you a menu and they kind of highlight an area, and you're like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to press A to, like, progress through the tutorial, this step, or do you want me to go to it? I feel very hamstrung. Frustrates the heck out of me. Okay, now what? There we go. +2 arm talents? Armor talents. That seems new. +2 armor rest. 10% divert aim. -2 aggro. +3 armor on a rest. That's pretty nice, but it costs a lot. But to get all your armor back, that could turn one of my guys into quite a... You put that on a Varl? He has to be level 5, though. I don't think any of them are level 5. I don't know what they are. +2 aggro. +2 armor. +2 strength resist. Because every once in a while, the big guys have to take a rest. Alright. That's nice. But, I would love to get back into Divinity. I have it on my Switch. Oh. The Varl Mercenary leader Bolverk and a rather large female fighter talking to Juno, member of the Spellweaving Menders Council. She's pregnant, and a very white, nervous boy waits near her. Bolverk looks annoyed. Nothing unusual. There's no haggling on this. You already accepted the offer in Borisgard. Yeah, the art's so gorgeous. And it's such a cool idea, and kind of so surprised I haven't seen this in games. Get this one to do it. Whoa, that guy's ripped. I think Prince would like him. Get me to do what? Juno's surprised by her presence it doesn't show. She continues to stare straight at the Varl. Aletta's seeing to the survival of the caravan, something I doubt you care to do. She's a little small for such a big role, isn't she? Folka! Or, no, who is that? I can't remember her name. The girl from Last of Us 2? Don't talk about me like I'm not here. Aren't you? And you're big for your small role. Ooh, burn! The woman looks wounded for a brief moment before readying an insult. Abby, that's right. This will help nothing. What we're discussing is private. Her look at Bolverk says she expects him to keep it private. We're talking about his private parts. Even needs my help with healing the wounded. But we should leave soon. See Hakon on the dock when you're ready. When you're weddy. Juno leaves with that another word. Fian Falca. One of these days, Claw and Fang will get thirsty for spell weaver blood. Claw and Fang? His axes. The large axes are polished, the blades sharp, and the cheeks scarred from plenty of use. But it's the gray handles that stand out. They're unlike anything you've seen before. So you're leading this rabble now? Only to Arberang. Then it's King Meinolf's job. Prediction. King Meinolf will die. Or turn out to be scum. Yeah, no voice acting. Just like you said, budget Divinity. Divinity had every single line narrated, and it never felt like they took a shortcut with dialogue. Every single character. And if there wasn't a voice, narrated. Like he's got the answer to any of this. He'd royally piss himself if he ever saw a dredge. The pig-tailed fighter laughs. What's your name? I'm Folka, shield maiden in charge of keeping the ravens alive. Bulwark gives her a stern look, but she doesn't back down. I already know who you are, chieftain. I'm not the chieftain. Do you have a better idea than Arberang? What's the problem? The Varl seems to grow taller and more wild as he takes a step towards you. You stopping to save every vain idiot along the river will get us all killed. Makes more sense to only stop the ships when we need supplies. That's pretty much how I feel, Lena, where I love it, and it's so impressive, and it does everything right, and whenever I play it, it's great. And then I get super overwhelmed by the combat, and I'm like, what items do I need? And if I wear this hat, I now have +1 necromancy, so I should get a bunch of necromancy spells, and like the min-maxing overwhelms my brain. Get rid of half these useless people too, they're slowing us down. Okay, so we got a difference of opinion in the leadership here. That's not gonna happen. The river dictates our speed on the ships. I will if they don't start pulling their own weight. Yeah, we'll talk about the river. Let's stick with logic. You got rowers, use them. I'd hate for an accident to happen on the water. Bulwark snorts, turns his attention to a large, sealed fart behind him. His bare, cloaked back indicates the conversation is over. That is a pretty cool cloak. I love how it's got the big paws on the front. Normal caravan morale does not affect your hero's willpower in battle. Maintain sufficient supplies and rest in camp to improve morale. I didn't know that. When the morale's down, your willpower suffers? You find Egil, or Gil, engaging conversation with Prince Luden and way to approach. I figured it wouldn't hurt to ask. I didn't know where there were rules on how to ask. But now you do. My father clearly needs to enforce customs across the backlands of his kingdom. I love that he's got a little bit of a beard now. That's such a good way to show kind of whenever there's a sequel or something, or like a second season. Now they have a slight facial hair change. Or when they, like, in many things you like, Lena, when there's like a time jump into the future, they give them a beard. Oh, out here where we earn a name for ourselves instead of being born with a title? I feel like this Femi voice that I gave him is not matching up with his sort of like badass insult he did. Luden, surprised by the comment, sees you standing nearby. He straightens his posture. Your words are getting the better of you. I'll attempt to forget what you just said. The prince nods to you and walks away. I love his posture. I think you can say so much with just a drawing. By the way, he's kind of using his staff to hold himself up, but he's got like a royal sort of posture to him, but he's still like, eh. What was that all about? I like this Gil guy. Nothing. Just becoming a King's Guard requires more than skill. You need a name. King's Guard? You're looking forward to Arberang, aren't you? Just thinking about the future, you know. He suddenly looks concerned. Listen, I'm sorry for not fighting by you during the attack. You don't need... Oh, no, is this going to be the love? Oh, yeah, I'd love to see what Kojima does next. Did he mention anything about whether it's going to be a second Death Stranding or what? No, I do. I promised your father I'd always protect you. Then why weren't you by my side? I could use a friend. Yeah, friend zone him. Oh, I'm being like one of those weird Japanese guys that don't like it when the girl in the game gets a boyfriend. You have more chances to keep your promise. Ooh, oh yes. Spaceship and that Yoji guy who does the Metal Gear Solid stuff. Cool. Kojima in space. I could use a friend. Why weren't you by my side? My shield. I jumped from the ship and it doesn't float at all. A big metal shield doesn't float? Strange. I knew it didn't, but the battle was already going strong. I was excited. I guess I wasn't thinking. Just make sure you're thinking next time, will you? We all need you. Of course, lad. It won't happen again. Uh-oh. They're totally falling in love. You give him a brief smile before walking away. More stuff in space! I like this girl. Oddly, your friend and mentor is demonstrating fletching an arrow to a few people as you approach. Give us a moment, will you? The group walks away as Oddleaf stands and wipes loose feathers from her tunic. Those people owe you their lives. Your decision to stop here saved every one of them. Well, our clansmen all agreed. Don't be naive. Saving people is what you do, what your father did. Those under his banner agreed because they follow you. Her tone is forceful and you almost smile to break the tension. Almost. Alet, they respected Rook, and that respect has passed to you, but give them any reasons to doubt you, and it'll vanish. Okay, I get it. I don't know what I'm doing. I won't give them a reason to doubt me. She stares at you for a drawn-out moment. Her demeanor softens. I want to discuss the clansmen. They're good at scavenging for food, and the more we have, the more food they'll find. Training some of them to fight will help keep the others safe, but it takes time. I'm not sure we have that much to spare. As our leader, you're expected to decide how many fight and how many look for food. Keep that in mind. Oddleaf stops you. She grabs you in a hug. Rook had a way of making it easy for all of us to be stronger. Her words seem to be as much for her as they are for you. He mentioned an interview. Yeah, I thought I remember something about that, like he wanted to keep going, but I'd be pretty happy to see his next idea, too. See what he learns. Like, I really, really loved most of Death Stranding. You know? And I'm sure if I wasn't streaming it, I wouldn't have been so critical of the really, really long cutscenes. I probably just would have grabbed a sandwich and... It's just different when you're forced to watch something. But the gameplay, oh my. Alright, let's get out of here. The wooden planks of a well-used dock creak as you walk across them. Hakon, King of the Varl. Not sure I was made for this. Commanding in battle is one thing, but deciding how many chickens we need to bring. I can help if you need it. You seem to be handling it just fine. I'm not looking for praise. I just want to know that we're expecting when this is all over. So few Varl left. How do I keep my people alive? I'm not looking for answers from you either. Something a Varl king should be able to figure out. Alright, let's go then. Hakon, kind of pissing me off. After letting the funeral pyre, the last villagers find seats in your rickety longships built of scrap wood scavenged in Bursgard. The ravens find space around a large cart on their black-sailed vessel. Oars slowly move all the boats into the river's current. Imagine the power and how many people it would take to row a giant ship like that. Yeah. Oh man, I remember there were days I was like completely addicted to playing the gameplay of it. I loved the gameplay of it. Walking sim. Yeah, it's like the greatest walking sim of all time. Because it actually has cool physics. You're making great choices all the time. It's so atmospheric. The complaints of a few are growing. What does she really know about getting a star barang? Her father was something else, but her? She should be looking for a husband, not telling me what to do. Some laugh, others encourage him. Put an arrow through his brain. Oddleif looks at the group of men before turning to you. She seems interested in hearing your response. Leave now before I decide not to let you. My father was great. I hope to be remembered as fondly. To Rook, someone shouts, and to his blood flowing through Alet. The caravan joins in cheering, drowning out the complaints of the smith and his men. Oddleif gives you a faint smile. Oh, yeah. Remember when we started playing? Oh, yeah, we had just finished The Last of Us when our own Outbreak happened. Alea looks ill. At least it's not the Bracker seat. Not sure we were all built for aquatic voyages. Arbrang's quite a distance. My people could use a few hours rest on solid ground. Why don't you stop being a baby? The hopeful looks mothers sway you, and you signal for the ships to make land. Would you mind telling me why the capital is our destination? Arbrang's walls have never been breached. The Volca, Juno says the Menders there can protect us. It's the furthest place from the dredge. Arbrang's walls have never been breached, and the Menders can protect us. Both great answers. The Menders. Believe in them. Menders! Skull's shoulders slump. We were all hoping for something more substantial. He realizes Event and Juno can hear him. I thank you for healing my people, but we're talking about an army of dredge. The Vulcan and her apprentice share a smile but say nothing. Dredge. Man and Varl's storied foe from oh so ever long ago, but they're real and here. How have they made it so far south? His glance at the Varls is met with both anger and shame. The longship rocks gently and the Skull grabs a rope to steady himself. If only we had the fabled horses to ride upon, we'd outpace the dredge and be on sound footing. His dramatized misery is almost as amusing as his thanks when he steps back onto land. Morale improved! That's good. People aren't leaving their homes because they're afraid of an invisible enemy. Forming connections while porters and package delivers become very well respected. Yeah. It's almost like he knew. Huh. That's a good point. Amazon deliverers have become godly, willing to brave the outside world. Boar's Garden, aging and senile mess of a city that can't remember whether it wants to sell you something or steal everything you've got. While Ormsdollar grew early into an important hub of trade, its twin city Boarsgard became the place to buy things nobody else is willing to hawk. It's greatly supported by the potent items harvested in Rainovic and Tistel, and plagued by huge disparities between the extremely rich and the suffering poor. As Strom led some of the first men east, Ormsdollar was one of the most important places they settled, nestled in the crook where the Ormsa River splits. If Boarsgard and Ormsdollar were twins, Ormsdollar would be the righteous brother trying to keep his evil twin from hurting anyone else. Aw, Jeremy's getting some business clothes. It's business. It's business time. Oh yeah, Jeremy and his wife gonna have a little bit of business time. Well, thank you for saying hi. He predicted memes. I'd never heard the word meme before, and all of a sudden, everyone knows what a meme is. Spread of false change digital information to suit certain groups of people, making room for bigger echo chambers under the rule of digital information control and censorship. Yeah. Okay, Arborang. Gotta look the part. From humble beginnings to the eventual seat of power for the king, Arborang is the most populated and contested city throughout the human lands. Its towering obsidian walls have been pulled from the depths by the weaving power of the Menders. As each new generation of residents builds another ring of walls, the city continues to grow larger, more indulgent, more dangerous. That's really interesting. Every new generation builds more walls. Another ring. So then you would be like, oh, I live in the furthest ring. Or the center ring. Cool. Can you bring your dog into work? Not that dogs, dogs, they want to be around you. Take it out on your lunch break and stuff. Okay, I've had enough of this map. Wonderful. I think it's kind of a mix of, like, the way that they kind of use their boats and stuff feels pretty rooted in a realistic way people would have lived at a certain time, mixed with a little bit of magic and monsters. Two office dogs. Oh, yeah, I was wondering why you were, where these new dogs were. As you travel through the world, time passes. Gotcha. Time drops. Wonderful. You must rest in camp. Tutorial. Oh my god, I gotta do this tutorial over again. It's like, I feel like they got notes that the first game didn't explain enough, and they go, okay, we'll explain a lot more in the sequel. Strange, a familiar man with a spear and tattoos beckons to you. He's comical. I know him. You wouldn't be confused by Trigby's presence if you'd supported this journey long ago. What? The man's eyes glaze over. He now acts like your old friends. It's hard to push a spear through a tree. Easier to turn the tree into another spear. Wait for him to continue. What? That's it? Shoo! Ha! Shoo! He starts laughing. It's disturbing as you walk away. You hear him singing. Yellow and blue will lie to you. Lie to you. Lie to you. I like Trigby. Select rest in the tent. Hero's tent. Okay, let's see what level everybody's at. Your items are shown at the bottom of the roster. Press X to equip them. Oh, God. Look at this. It's like all over the letters. Okay, so they're at level 5. Okay, got your items. Oh my god, we have such a huge amount of people. Impale. Got it. Two men approach while no one else is around. One's wearing a wolf cloak and missing a hand. The other is a guard with crazed hair shoved into a helmet. This seems promising. Finally, a moment alone with my new leader. Is there something you need? Seems I should be asking you that. I'm Rugga, the governor of Borsgard. Ah, it's good to meet you. Why am I just now meeting you? With the chaos of the siege and the flight from Borsgard, it's my first chance to meet and congratulate you. Your command has been impressive. The guard nods his agreement, but says nothing. Oh, he looks like Whack and Hack, those two guys. Thank you. Why are they acting like we don't know these people? Thank you. Never been to Arbrang before, right? But never left Skogr before all of this. Pretty girl rarely needs to leave her village. I'm sure men were already offering to provide for you. But I'm from Arbrang. It's different than anything you can imagine. Different how? It's a seat of power. Twice as many people as Borsgard all clawing to get closer to the king. It's a sight, but it'll probably scare you. So fart. So fart. I try to. Why did you leave? Honestly, there's a better chance of power somewhere else. Borsgard needed a strong governor. And now? Now that's all gone, I see you. Fresh meat heading towards a bear's cave. You might become a better leader than anyone before you, but no one here besides me knows what you need to survive in Arbrang. I won't be leading after we get there. Guessing the future can get you into trouble. Rugga scratches the scar on his throat. Becoming governor requires boldness. You'll need a man like me to teach you. He smiles, and with emotion, he and his guard depart. Oh yeah? Mansplaining? So this is what it's like to be a woman in the workplace. Whoa, there go your supplies. Morale declined. F you. Uh-oh, driftwood is collected, creating an impressive barrier for the longships. Going ashore has its own risks, whatever might be lurking in the trees. Bank the ships and set all the axemen to chopping. Carry the ships around? We'll break through. This seems like a terrible idea. Set the chopping. Once on land, Ivar Hakon, anyone with an axe, starts hacking away. Moments later, now we got company. Dredge approach from the woods. We'll have to hold them off. We're gonna enter a battle. Don't worry. When does the tutorial go away? Turn order. Oh my god. Ready for battle. I don't know anything about this guy. What's he got? 9, 10, 6, 2, 1, 8, 8, 9, 9. Come on, give me some Varl, baby. Oh, yeah, 16. Get him in. Get him in there. How do you put him in? Move is Y. Ha, 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 ha. Mogre Hoger. Elgin's pretty good. 13 armor. What? He has more armor than that guy? Because he's got that big shield. Luden. Leonat. Luden. Grease. Who's the best armor breaker? Anyone got an armor breaker of 4? Yes. Krumer. Did you call? Put Krumer in the front. Grease has got a 3. What's Luden do? Luden probably has some cool abilities. Impale and knock back. Impale and knock back. That's it. Doesn't have like, I'm a leader. I'm a prince. I give you more willpower or something. Grease. And Nid. Oh, yeah. Oh, I like Oddleaf. Put her in the back with a let. Trigvi for spearing. I don't know what Aleo does, but he's here. And we're here for it. What are you all about, guy? Now you can promote him. Cost renown, though. I don't know if I like him. We'll see who I like first. Trigvi can get promoted? No. What's the yellow for? That means he's got an item. Items. Plus 3 strength. Oh, you can only give it to her. That's cool. Plus 1 armor per turn. You like the animation style. It's not cartoonish, but it's not anime-ish. I believe that this animation style is when Japanimation became... They don't call it that anymore, right? Japanimation? Anime became, started getting known. This is the, like, very American animation style of the, like, 70s and 80s. Like, if you look at stuff, like Heavy Metal and Aeon Flux, it looks a lot like this. Plus 1 move, dodge strength. I don't know. Seems like pretty lame. 2 armor on arrest. These big daddies. Oh, there's more. Dodge strength. Yeah. It really does look great, eh? Oof. This is just like a good all-arounder. Let's fight, baby! Our first real battle. Yeah, it's got like kind of a... It's like gritty. It's detailed. It's not hyper-realistic. I find that there's a way different... There's way more detail in this kind of animation than I find in anime. Do I find in anime they all kind of look the same? They all have the same eyes and like face shape. The story is fantastic, and the gameplay is fantastic because the story has gameplay. You're constantly making decisions that are very difficult. In a conversation, you're making decisions, deciding where the caravan goes, deciding how you manage the caravan, what you spend your points on. All of it is incredibly deep. Yeah. I know, game. Okay, where are these freaks? What? There's only 3? No. 5. And there's some obstacles. We could probably just... I think we're going to bum rush these guys on the side here. And, yeah, it's fantastic. And the story is constantly changing. That's a strength of not having, how do I get somebody else to... There we go. You can stand in the back, spear boy. Yeah, and the choices are really difficult to make because they don't screw around. People are dying. And, well, yeah, what I was going to say is that the advantage of not voicing things is that you can probably include way, 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 way more, right? More options, more branching paths, because you're not tied down to... yes, put the archer there. You're not tied down to what you've recorded. Doesn't cost you very much to just add more dialogue. To write more and just, well, we'll put the character portrait up, takes nothing. So this game has realized where they can cut corners that will increase their ability to tell the story they're trying to tell. All right, I'm ready. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, these guys, we can see how far they can go. They can't move very far. They can only move to that place there. Pretty hard to tell. I mean, he could use his will to get to me if he wants. I get it. What's Forge Ahead do? Forge ahead, forge ahead, forge ahead. What does it tell me? Forge ahead. There's supposed to be like a... There you go, forge ahead. No. Oh, the characters have lips, and it's a short story about a musician girl and boy. That sounds cool. Your Lie in April. What's Forge Ahead do? I have no bloody idea. And I couldn't find the right button to tell me what's up. Get that debris cleared. No way. Ciao, you're at your grandma's. You will try later to watch the stream. Boom. This game, there's so much strategy when it comes to where you're placing people. Tale worth telling. What's that do? Every 2 strength enemy has over an ally gives +1 strength damage. Huh. The biggest thing that's different in this game from most JRPGs or turn-based RPG is that you don't want to finish people off necessarily. She can't attack. You kind of want to just weaken people. That's the big one. You're affecting their rain of arrows. This is a pretty amazing one. They're probably going to walk there. Boom! You want to just weaken everybody and lower their attack. Oh, but if I go and attack them, they're definitely not going to walk there. Oh well. Okay, try to weaken this guy. What can we do? 404. Oh, he's got a lot of armor, this fella. And I've got the most armor breaking. Slap him. Oh, is he going to walk into that? Oh. I'm surprised he didn't attack me back. Pretty weird. Okay. Attack him. There we go. Whack him. Bring down that damage. Old Trigvi will kill ya. I think Trigvi can attack from here because he's got a spear. I believe. Look at that. He could actually bring this guy down to a 1. There we go. Now he's... I mean, he can be an armor breaker, but he's not actually going to be doing anything dangerous to us, which is pretty nice. But I am kind of stuck because now he's in the way. Okay, well, rest. They got that one sling guy. Those guys are super annoying. She could... What if she could attack this guy? No. He might be able to get to her. He can get right up to that tree if he uses will. Oh, if only I could shoot him from here, that'd be really nice. Oh, I can get that other guy from back here. Let's do that. That's perfect. Not you. Yes, you. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. Now the two guys closest to us are hardly doing any damage right now. Really sad though. I should check that one out. This lie, April. April is this lie. Oddleaf. She could. Should I try to drop another rain of arrows? You're lying, April. That guy. I can't tell if that guy's gonna walk there just yet. No, I don't want to finish him off just yet. Just rest. There you go. What's he doing? Oh, he's powering himself up. So we actually probably want to kill that guy. Can't let him power up. So I guess maybe go here. Oh, weird. The Joy-Con's drifting. Really annoying. Fine. Finish him off. Oh, yeah! Just one renown for my big boy. That guy's way too far away to do anything. What can we do to this guy? Sure, finish him off. Oh, he had so much armor. We only did one? Terrible. These guys are super annoying. I guess go back here so that Varl could run away if he needs to. -2 armor, nice. Setting a waypoint tile with Y. Okay, let's see. So what, a waypoint would be like here and then here? Interesting. I need to leave that Varl enough room to run away. So give him space to walk a step backwards. You can go over here. Not a hazard for him. It's a Varl only situation. I will attack you, you jerk. Yeah, break that armor. Weird. They only show her shooting from the side. You like how the trees look? Yeah, they're sort of like an idea of trees. They're very like exaggerated, but in a way that really fits. They've pretty much mastered the weird stream is constantly buffering. Okay, that's strange. I have 0 dropped frames on my side. Let's see. What do I have my buffer? Maybe I have too much buffer on my side? Use custom buffer size. I'm only sending 3,000 to Twitch. And I have 0 dropped frames. So I don't know. That's annoying. There's nothing worse in this world than dropped frame than buffering. Really, it's worse than world hunger. Alright. It's this girl's turn. She can mess some people up. Can you attack that guy? Yes, she can. Yes, she can. Get him. Bam, bam, bam. Ah, no! He's down. He didn't even get a turn to move away from it. That's BS. It's total BS. What's the button that, like, activates the on-screen information? Shit. I just did the stupid willpower one. Gonna be starting Silent Hill 3. I have to finish Danganronpa 1. There we go. Up. Alright. Oh, yeah, I know. How cool is that going to be? The greatest demo of all time. The music seems to increase when you've got, Oof. There, they're all pretty weak. This is good. Yeah, the music increases as we get into more danger. More of a danger zone. Alright, we can finish that guy off. Hello. The hitting in the animation? I don't know. There might be. There might be just kind of an overall delay that we haven't noticed. Sometimes I get like an Elgato drift. It's annoying. Streaming can be really annoying. Let's try getting this guy a kill. There you go, kill him. Stab! That was a nice armor breaking sound. Oh, great, I ran her to where she can't attack. That was dumb. She zoomed in. Big fat armor break! Yeah, let's finish this dink off over here. Get rid of him. Holy moly! This guy gets it. Oh, we all get a turn, so we should be able to finish him off, I think. Except he's got basically no ability to do damage. Should we armor break him? Trigvi. You can attack from back here. Do it. Oh, 4. Still got a lot of armor in this fellow. Maybe we should use basically all our willpower and make him feel the pain. Just will it. What's that? More people coming? You hear the axemen cheer as the blockage of wood breaks up and disappears down the river, but the dredge have regrouped. One of them looks especially menacing. The fighters around you are tired, but could buy everyone else enough time to safely board the ships. No, get to the ships. We run. You and the fighters turn and run, leaping for the longships at the river's edge. Slingers, rocks knock against shields and a few helmets, but the ships move away. Everyone's safe. Till a glowing rock lands on the bow of the rear ship. The explosion kills a few. The river kills the rest. So by running from a battle, we lost an entire ship. Minus 28 clansmen, 12 fighters, 2 Varl. Promotion. Crewmer is ready for promotion. Trigvi. Tough go. It's a tough go of it. Some of our heroes are injured and need to rest in the camp. We might make it down this river to the capital without any more trouble. You look at Iver, surprised by his optimism. And I might sprout wings and start flying. Would that make up for your missing arm? Boo! I like Alette. I feel like they just gave... Like, there's probably so much dialogue in this game where they go, that could be an Alette or a Rook line, depending on who survived. That feels like something that her dad would say. So they go, they're related. Hey, I get to make jokes about losing my arm, not you. I suppose that's fair. So what are you worried about now? I like that line too. What are you worried about now? What's the problem? I think you should make use of this trainer in his tent that we haul around everywhere. Can't hesitate anymore when it comes to killing others, not when it comes to protecting your own. Let's bank the ships and make sure you're ready by challenging your skills. This feels like a whole tutorial. This is a training tent. Complete challenges. Freeform sparring. I feel like Prince would like this guy. Okay, what do we get? His laughter's full of phlegm. He has 5 challenges we can do before arboring. What are we doing now? Ba-da. Yeah, it's so brutal that Konami screwed that up, right? That would have been amazing. To just see Kojima focus on, like, gameplay, cinematic storytelling. He is good at horror. I find a lot of his enemies terrifying in, like, Metal Gear Solid 5 and even 4. And Death Stranding. Form a shield wall. Kill an enemy using puncture. Use heavy impact to damage 3 enemies at once. Gotcha. The tent. Form a shield wall. Position your raider adjacent to an ally. Kill an enemy using puncture. If the archer is stationary, the enemy's armor is damaged to kill him. Oh yeah, really good existential horror. Totally. Like sort of the philosophical side of things. When a hawk on a raid bar lord attacks turtle enemies, you got it. Form a shield wall. There's this a shield wall. Shield wall. You got it. Click. So what's that do? Boost up their armor? To damage 3 enemies at once. Oh, that's not 3. He's killing enemies in puncture, okay. Okay. You could look at MGS4 as an almost an age horror, feeling what it's like to have your life and place in the world falling apart as you lose your reason to exist. True, all Snake's ever done is fight. And then for him to think, like, was it even all worth it? What was I fighting for? What was the point of all that? Killing enemies in puncture. That I don't quite understand, but okay. A lot of these guys. I probably should have kept the shield wall there, so this guy would have a chance to attack 3 at once. Oh well. Kill them using puncture. Oh, I totally screwed this up. Can I restart this? Yeah, try that again. I get what they were trying to do. Scenes where Snake realizes the world doesn't need him anymore, since now his work can be done by AIs and machines. What was the point of all that? All that stuff. It does seem, yeah, that was always the point in most of the, well, he saves the world in 1, and probably 3. 2, it ends up being like, what was the point of all that? You know. Shield wall. Shield wall. So they're just doing armor breaking. Are those guys still going to be shield walling? Okay. Shield wall still? Bird of prey, dude. I thought there was a button you could press that kind of like gives you the puncture. Bonus strength damage when stationary. So she needs puncture. Okay. I see. So she needs to be stationary. Fighting a lot of spearmen is annoying. So many spearmen to fight. They can all whack you. This is good. Do we still get shield wall? I don't know. Feel like it. God, these noises. Imagine having to go into a recording booth and record that stuff. To damage 3 enemies at once. Here we go. Or are they adjacent for each other? I think so. There you go. We did it. 7 enemies using puncture. What's she going to do? 3. That's not enough. Unless she's got the willpower for it. You got the stones. I'll do that. Two's point was to find your own reason for being and make your own future as opposed to being ruled and controlled by someone. Yeah, it does kind of feel like every game is sort of kind of a what's the point of war, but then Snake is the hero, and then in 2 there is no hero. The story was, for me, was over after 1 and 2. And then 3 was this kind of fun throwback. And then 4 was the fan service tie-up. And then 5 was just a really fun game. Just finding a place in the story they could sneak it in. That he managed to connect them all is impressive. Even Tuna's apprentice and mender found nearly dead at Ridgehorn moves his staff in a complex pattern, repairing some armor. Not a bad festival trick, right? Care to give it a try? Sure. Alright, try this. He makes an intricate motion with the staff and broken links in the armor fused together. You try to duplicate his motions, but nothing happens. He smiles. Anyone can be a mender, but the training can be difficult. I'm not sure I like the way that sounds. You already completed many of the lessons, tending to wounds, endurance trials, focus amid distractions. It comes naturally to you. What would I have to do if I said yes? 5 is basically just 2 all over again, but told in a different way. And awesome gameplay. Yeah, whereas 2 felt... Well, 2 was starting to feel a bit more like a fun playground to mess with the enemies. 3 was a really fun playground to mess with animals and enemies and everything. And then 5 just totally... 4 was way more focused. 4 felt like 2 for me, but even more focused and linear. You'd have to practice day and night. He looks up towards the unmoving sun. You'd have to practice quite a bit. It wouldn't be easy. Might not even be popular with the clansmen. They're a little skittish around you, knowing me. You're not making it sound that great. I'd never mentioned much of a recruiter, but mending has its advantages, both on and off the battlefield. Like healing someone who lost an arm to asunder? He grins and picks up the armor. Hopefully not. Anyway, mull it over and we'll talk about it again. Gotta check on the fighter who was wearing this. Ba-da-da. Great, we can promote them. A tough call on who to promote. Injured. Well, let's promote. I don't trust this little squat fool. Grease is only a level 3. What can we get him up to doing? Two's point was to end the series by telling the player they can make their own future and they don't need to be told what to do, as in by playing more of this game. While 5 is basically telling the player that they are Big Boss. They created this world. Together they can make their own choices. Weird, yeah. It's kind of like the flip side of it. So many choices on who to upgrade. I don't know. I'll just stick with my lead guys. Gunulf. Oh, he's such a badass. It'd be nice to upgrade him. He cannot be promoted. He can, though. I like Trigvi. The poet. He has less armor. He has less will. He has less everything. And they're the same rank. I don't know what his poet skills are. No way, man. Alat. She could use a promotion. She uses second ability. Overwatch. The enemy who moves within her bow's range will be struck by any enemy. So she could be... Oh my god. She could attack more than once. That's cool. Reminds me of XCOM. Boom! And 2 more points. Buff up her armor or her attack. Well, I guess her attack if we're going to be attacking people. Yeah. Okay. Boom. She's a badass. I do really like using the archers. Not you. Yeah, Ever. Tempest. Sweep him around hitting multiple. Anytime you can hit multiple is pretty good. Yeah, buff him up, baby. Maybe give him more. Yeah, give him more armor up front so you can do more damage. Leave the armor breaking to other people. This fella's doing 17 damage. Can you promote him? Ah, sorry. You need 9. How about you? Forge ahead. Moving them next in line in initiative. By repositioning his allies' turn order, he can create new strategies by such as giving archers guerrilla tactics, triggering abilities earlier than usual. I don't know. Is that really all that great? I don't think so. I like Trigvi, though. Okay. Yeah. Because he can just hang in the back and stab people. It's really nice. Very final scene of 5, when a big boss talks with Venom, brings it all together. You've written your own history. You're your own man. I'm Big Boss, and you are too. He's the two of us, together. Where we are today, we built it. This story, the legend, it's ours. We can change the world, and with it, the future. I am you, you are me. We are happy family. Oh, the supplies. Oh. Five days, 7 days of supplies, or 7 supplies, and it's been 5 days. 1 day. Clansman foraged for 28. Look at all the food freshly placed in the supply carts. What's all this about? Yes, Godleaf. Clansmen are trying to help as much as possible. Whenever they can, they forage for nuts and berries or fish and hunt. Send you a piece of fruit. They may not know how to fight, but they can keep us alive by keeping us fed. Yay, 10 supplies. It's not bad. Worth renown. From here on out, you're a big boss. That's a nice line. Alright. Time of the cramped longships is proving too much for the children. They're climbing ropes, interrupting rowers, and constantly leaning over the sides to touch the water. Keep your kids by your side. We're at war until Aberrang. Move families to specific longships. Yeah. Some are shocked and reluctantly follow, while others agree with your decision. The rearrangement takes more time than you expected, but the vessels are soon moving again with children only climbing over those with children of their own. So they get it. Morale declined. So is this 6? How many days have passed? Or is it how many days of supplies are left? Crab begins to cheer from one of the long ships as a man struggles with his fishing net. As his catch nears the surface, some voice concerns. You're close enough to make a large shape in what looks like fur or hair in the net. A large shape, fur or hair. Keep watching. Bear cub! Long dead. What's it mean? Superstition blow across the ships like a gale. Talk of plagues and famine make eyes go wide. You notice Bulwark at the bow of a ship staring at the cub and brooding more than usual. Great. I'll find out when this 6 fills up. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna say? Okay, so that's 7 minus 12 supplies. So, but what's the 8? That's how many days of supplies we have? Desperate looking lot of adults in Varl stand on the shoreline waving you down. You probably look similar going anywhere with thief air. They look hungry, but can they be trusted? I guess slow and ask their needs. The basics: food, safety, trade routes are empty. Of the 24 humans, half look like they've seen battle. Come aboard, you'll have food and safety. Everyone carefully files onto the couple of the less burdened ships and starts eating. Clip, the Varl says, which you take as his name and as his appreciation. Morale improved. More clansmen. More fighters. One Varl. What are they going to... Hopefully they're not going to cause trouble. Smoke from a village catches everyone's attention as the long ships begin to slow. I doubt these scraps of wood we're floating on can hold many more. You feel the governor's gaze on you and he slowly shakes his head. They might resupply us for our trouble? Yeah, you're right. Head down the river. The other ships follow your lead. Rugga looks impressed. Ha! Xbox Series S will run Xbox One S games without Xbox One X enhancements. Oh, I see. So you're saying the Series S, so the new Xbox S will run what, like last generation games without enhancements? Without even the Xbox One X? I hate their naming scheme. So the next gen will run old games and not have the boosts. So the cheap next gen Xbox will run last games without enchantments. Enchanting. So it's not even as powerful as an Xbox One X. Interesting. I think the thing is, like with the two Xboxes, you're saving what, a couple $100, so you don't have to buy a TV that's only $400. So if you're on a really tight budget and you don't care about 4K, a large clump of hazelnut trees looks like a good place for clansmen to stretch their legs and gather supplies. Once on land, the children laugh while kicking around leather-wrapped balls over eggs. You notice a Varl on the edge of the clearing, silently staring into the woods. Well, I thought it was going to be a Varl in the woods staring at them like some kind of pedophile. I wonder if it's just going to be the resolution drop down for the S, or if it's going to be like noticeable frame rate drops where it's chugging along. Especially once you get a couple of years into it. He's watching a lone dredge grunt stalk a squirrel. Might be 100 of them in these woods, the Varl whispers, till loud enough to scare the squirrel and alert the grunt. It looks at you in the Varl before slowly backing up. Get the entire caravan on the ships. Kill it before it alerts other dredge. Watch the dredge and track it. Back away, leaving the dredge alone. I think we'll kill it. Your arrow wedges in between two plates of stone armor, and the dredge cries out in a strained warble. Uh-oh. It runs, eluding your second trap before disappearing. The Varl made no move to chase the dredge, says we better get everyone to stop looking for food and head back to the boats. He sounds irritated. Everyone watches the shoreline in silence, but no sign of a dredge force is spotted. Some complain about running from a single dredge, but most stay quiet and vigilant. I mean, if it's just like basically you're on a PC.
Rock on a vacant island.
Ooh.
Azalai's godstone almost looks lonely.
Lonely. If it's just going to be like you're running lower, you know, like on a PC, you know, instead of ultra high settings, you're at like medium settings. My arm looks so weird in camera. She's even more beautiful than the song sing. But yeah, once you get like year 3 or 4 into the Xbox, the next gen cycle, it might start running pretty terribly. Like when you try to run 3DS games and you're not on a new 3DS. Look at her. You just want to slide down her back. The clansmen of Varl are admiring the godstone. You notice some are missing. It's Bulwark and his ravens. They looked rather upset by my music and all the singing. If they'd rather hang around that large cart instead of joining us, I won't take it personally. But come closer. Let me introduce you to Asalay, the god of streaming waters. She's the curves of every river, a guide for those of us traveling on familiar lands. The Skald runs a finger over the small etchings in her stone. Ay. Don't be touching her. Inscriptions from all those who were lost but found a way back home. Some say her stone shows the struggle of leaving the familiar to see what's over the next hill. The ropes tied around parts of her and smiled. Before the gods died, her stone supposedly stood tall and moved a few steps each year. So people are always looking, trying to make sure she stays put. Either the strength to hold her, or a gift with which to entice her? Pull on a rope. It feels pointless as expected, and Azalay's godstone does not budge. Suddenly you're joined by Hakon and Iver, who lend their great strength. Others quickly join into the rope, snaps, and everyone sprawls into a laughing heap. Morale improved. A woman in torn robes slipped from your tent. She blends in with the other families, and after making sure nothing is amiss in your tent, you let it go. That's weird. Great. 210 Varl. Good lord. That's fantastic. It's important to keep enough trained fighters available, but keep in mind that fighters consume more supplies and are less effective at foraging and training. Train some of your clansmen into battle ready. You piss on a rope. The two Varl look deep in conversation, but Ivar catches your eye and waves you over. So they've all armed themselves and are running from something. But what? Hakon's becoming a dredge scholar, trying to understand the motivations of our enemy. It's just strange we've never seen their women fight until recently. Good thing, too. He might have lost the Great Wars. Think about what to say. Juno says the darkness is coming. Has anyone ever talked to Dredge? There are rumors that some have tried and been killed in the process. A lot of nonsense, skull tales about the sound of a dredge's voice making your skin fall off. So there's been no communication with the enemy. Is that normal? We're too busy killing to worry about a fireside chat. They only make warbling sounds. I guess if anyone has talked to him, it'd be the Valka. But good luck getting a straight answer. Great deal of killing on both sides. Imagine waking up to the dredge attacks every night. Back then the sun set, you'd wake up to a sound and see nothing but glowing eyes around you. Ingvar probably told you we never got close to pushing them back to the depths they call home. Actually, Ivar has never said much about the past. Oh? He's probably got more stories than you could hear in your short lifetime. Darkness coming. But what Valkas say and mean aren't always the same. They speak in riddles and prophecy. Still, it might explain why the dredge are everywhere, like someone kicked an anthill. Maybe whatever's coming hit them first. Or maybe it's just a new tactic for a new war. If they've learned to crack the ground and call a giant serpent, then we're all dead and just don't know it yet. The clansmen have been talking about us killing women and children, dredge or not. Hello, Solace! Let's say it's us or them. We make sure we're still standing. Hakon's words weigh on you, but there's nothing more to say on you. Solatse. Yeah. It really wants me to go to the training tent. What do you want to do? Just 50 fighters. I don't want to have a lot. Do I have? Yeah, there we go. Supplies down. Bye-bye, Leonot. Solace, this game is, they've added obstacles in the field, and they've added a lot of tutorial, and I think it's maybe because I didn't import any save data, but I don't think so. Ship shouts from one of the rear longships grabs everyone's attention. The quick construction proves faulty. The ship's taking on water. With dredge in the bank and all the ship's almost capacity, consider your options. Bank the longship for repairs. Have the clansmen board of the ships. Dump supplies. Ask a shipwrights for advice. We'll need her out of the water. Nonsense. Plug the holes with some cloth and tar. Uh-oh. As they argue, the clansmen just begin jumping from the vessel, grabbing for ropes and extended oars. I never should have asked the shipwrights. Most make it aboard other ships. See, the game teaches you. You need to make decisions, not ask other people for advice. Damn it. Oh, we only lost 4 clansmen? Who cares about morale? A cool breeze across the water works its way into your cloak. You shift to block the wind and feel something press into your hip. You feel around it and find an item in your pack, but don't remember obtaining it. What the hell's that? I feel like I just got molested by a ghost. Yeah, there's something changing. Oh, you hear that distorted guitar and delay? The sheer cliffs and boulder-strewn waters of the southern bank dictate the longship's course. The droning sounds of the dredge accent their quicker pace as they follow your ships along the northern bank. Dust and mist make it hard to see ahead. A hissing, rumbling noise grows all around. Waterfall, shouts a sharp-eyed mid from the bow of her longship. Oars instantly reverse and you nearly lose your balance. Ink! An Asian lady's buying a big mall in Nanaimo. Everyone's making racist comments saying, I hope there's no wet market going in and I hope they don't change all the signage to Chinese. Asian lady. What, is this somebody from China? Or is it just an Asian Canadian? Which mall? I think Nanaimo's a funny city. It's very separated. And it's because they separated the whole city into one long highway. Instead of building from, Woodgrove Mall or whatever. Instead of building from the downtown out, they splintered everything up into these, like, suburbs. And you get a lot of homeless in Nanaimo because they go there from different places in Canada where it's too cold to live in the winter. And you can live in Nanaimo throughout the winter on the streets. And you have an unprotected port. So it can be a very volatile city. And you've got that tent city up, and I think a lot of people are just sort of feeling like they're losing a bit of control over their own neighborhoods. So anytime there's something different coming in, they react. I'm not justifying it. I just like to understand the rationale where they're coming from. The big one, the big Woodgrove. Malls are crazy anyway. If at that, I've worked at that mall. If you don't open up on time, like if your employee sleeps in and opens late, they fine you, and they like charge rent or they charge a percentage of your sales. I think whichever's higher. So if you have a really bad month, they take the rent anyway, and if you have a really good month, they take more. That'd be hilarious if there was a wet market in there. got your sport check. Oh, the new cell phone kiosk. It's over by the wet market. It's a really good one, though. Organic. Oh, boy. And where is all this controversy happening? Just like on Facebook? Or are people aren't like protesting or anything, are they? Dust and mist make it hard to see ahead. A hissing, rumbling noise grows all around. Waterfall! Ooh, cutscene! Sort of. Or is it an animation with a scrolling camera? The roar of the approaching waterfall clouds your thoughts. Well, all the clansmen you picked up keep the ships from being nimble. Nate's warning allows time to react. It's a struggle, but no long ships are swept over the waterfall. Their fear of Asians at the same time referring to the word where. They misspelled this where and where. And they're talking about Asians not knowing English. I don't know. They're gonna ruin our education. Taking all the spots in the college. Welcome, Horky. The remaining ship's rowers pull hard, heading for the dredge line northern bank. In their haste, the vessels smash against sharp split rocks as they push towards the shore. Some fighters are thrown from the boat, sinking in mud under the weight of their armor. Oh, that'd be a terrible way to go. The longships are too spread out to command a unified landing. Amid the chaos, you look at those nearby. Grease, a stout Varl warrior, and a few others like him look ready to rush the dredge. Bulwark and his company close to you, hauling their sealed cart off the ship. You consider options. Let's make Ink a moderator. I'm surprised he isn't one yet. Ink, can you say something, please, so I can make you a mod? Delete message, timeout, ban. I want to ban him. There we go. Ba 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 ba. Oh, bitch. Okay. Now what? Now you can cause havoc. What time is it now? Now Solace and Hork here. 11, eh? Oh, almost 12. Okay. Oddleaf, can you help keep the dredge off us? We could use some help from the Ravens. Grist, make an opening in their ranks. I feel like this could have Grist die. And follow me, we'll push them back. We're not going to die. We're the leaders, so let's go. Make it so. God, why isn't there a good Star Trek game? Everyone on the longship jumps out as one. Rocks from slingers clack off shields, and soon you're engaged in the chaos of battle. Oh, why can't there be motion support? I'm ready. It's just a battle. No big deal. The Star Trek movies, the newer ones, I thought that they were... The first and the third one were great. Kind of campy. Fun. The second one was Kind of lame, but it was decent enough. Injured. Then you get off of my ranks, jerkface. Remove. Ah, she's awesome. She's awesome. I really don't like this guy. I like Trigvi. I need another Val. Who's a big boy? 13 and 3. 17. Are you blowing my butt with that? 17. Oh, 17 armor and 12 damage. That's good. Of Troy. Yeah. The cannon stuff. I never get too upset about the cannon. And it wasn't, it was just like a different timeline or whatever. So, got to put Yver in there. There you go. These guys are pretty fun, Hogan and Mugen. They're probably better than this guy. I like Hogan and Mugen. The alternate reality Spock thing is in there, though. Oh, yeah, that's weird. That is very weird. Oh, I should have put items in, but it's so annoying. I wish there was like an auto-equip item. Going through every item and trying to remember what they do, and it's annoying. In that ship. Forced sexuality in one of them? Captain is in that ship and she all of a sudden, oh, the brown panties? Oh, yeah. The green lady? That was kind of, yeah, that was sort of like them trying to throw back. What is this word that's being banned? Alright. Do I not get to rotate my guys? I guess they have to stay here. What the hell? No. Okay, that's the background. Holy, that was scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 guys, and I'm stuck over here. Shoot. I don't like that he's there. Why didn't I get to change where I get to place my guys? Yeah, that'd be terrifying. Oh, shoot. I'll let them come to me, I guess. How far can that guy walk? He can go pretty far, so let's try to go here. Just wait it out. Oh, that's my big 17er. Oh, running away, are ya? All right. Let's let them battle come to us. How far can this guy go? That's the hard part, is wondering, like, where can these guys... Oh, he could use his will to get right up to me. Fine, so be it. You want to use your will? Colossi from the Shadow Colossus? They do! Totally, yeah. Watch your flank, something skulks from the shadow. Ah! Something new. What are these? Fire Singer. That does not sound good. Are those neutral? Do they attack anything? Oh boy, here they come to me. I think we need to murder this thing fast. What does this one do again? Bloody Flail? Series of strike takes randomly attacks of strength or armor. Let's kill this thing fast. BAM! Maybe it'll attack them. Hopefully. That'd be really nice. Leta. More skulkers. Huh, they're ignoring my guy in the back ranks. She could finish that thing off before it has a chance to attack. I don't know what it's going to do. Sure. Cool. Oh, I got somewhere down. Oh boy. The big one's their leader. Bet they all run if he falls. Okay, let's do it. Oh, it's so creepy how they're all white. Alright, let's make a move, big boy. We must kill him. I knew it was good to wait a bit. We could probably block half their force with one of these guys. The sounds are so good. I'm getting really good, like, sound stage and separation with these headphones, too. Open back studio headphones. I guess go up here. I feel like I'm going to be asking for a lot of trouble. Alright. Oh, nuts. Could probably... What are we going to do? Bloody flail. He's a bloody flail. Bam! Slam! Bam! Cam! Bam! That was good. Oh, no. Oh, you know what Alette has? Oh, it's when they move in her range, she can do Overwatch. Overwatch. Within bow range and fire, does strength damage. You are now the tomato sauce. She might be able to get a whole bunch of them, actually. Ready? This guy, in range? No? Come on! Dude, he was so in range. I like this rain of arrows, because this guy's probably going to walk over there to attack me. So I'll poop you in the butt. Fling! Oh, those guys are jerks. I'm really spread out here. Alright, you make a run for it. As much as your legs can make you run. Oh yeah, those little creepy crawlies. That skulker disappeared. Yes, he did, didn't he? Oh, we're gonna have to bash our way through this guy. Oh my god. He's a big daddy. -8. Can't take too many of those hits. Go up here, boy. What happened? Oh, I stepped on that thing. I really screwed that up. Oh, Tempest. Sure. That was okay. Oh, that thing stepped on my... I don't know what it stepped on. I don't know what the hell's going on here. We need to take down this guy fast. Fwing! Hey! I don't know how an arrow takes more damage there, but I'll take it. You need to kill this fella. What's that 6? Oh, because she's standing still. There you go. We have to get rid of this guy, so. I really abuse the willpower a lot in this game. I find it so helpful, because if you give somebody the willpower, the ability to use it, now they're doing either armor or strength damage. It's pretty impressive. I'm gonna walk my way over here. They seem to be totally ignoring me. Bring the pain. Okay, that guy just walked and wasted his turn. I'll take it. How about this guy? Okay, we'll take this guy down to 1. Nice. Now he's not doing much. Excellent. And he ran away. What a little bitch. Oh, he's gonna do this, like, lightsaber. What is he doing? Okay, can I walk? Shard Shatter Spoon. Yeah, I see it. Go here. Then go here. Got it? Oh, it's that little thing in my way. That little donkey. Oh, I see. Okay. Somebody's got a donkey in your way. Alright, buddy boy, thanks for popping in. How about you knock the target back? That could be useful. Because you're not doing any damage to them. Oh my god. Knocking them back might be a good call. Yeah, sure. Get out of my face! Whoa, that was cool. Now he's got to slowly walk back and hit you anyway. So I don't know what that gained you. Okay, Alette is... Oh, she can attack big fella over there. Attack the big fella. Yeah. Oh, it hurt all of them. -4. Jesus, and I don't have a healer of any kind. Maybe I should finish off this guy before he finishes whatever he's doing. That could be a problem. Then you get some renown for it. Oh! Yeah. Keep on moving, big boy. I think the shake weight. Grab my 2 hands. Get our extra long and thick one for more of a workout. I think he eventually gets his health back or something. Okay, whose turn is it? Krumer. Alright, kill this freak. I'll take -1. Okay, they all need to move. She could hit every single one of these guys right now. With Overwatch, this could be crazy. Oh, so crazy. She's ready. Because every single one of these guys is going to move. Did they give up their turn to not have to deal with that? It's weird. There, take this guy down to 1. Yeah, now you're useless. You wanker. What happened? The battle horn's full of stars cannot hold any more. Okay, I got you. There we go. Now we've punched. What is all this? It looks like something you don't want to stand in. That's okay. Okay. What's his deal? He can only use 1 will per thing. That's annoying. That looks a bit blurry when you zoom in, eh? Oh my god. Alette is just destroying people. But she's blocking this guy from doing anything. That's annoying. What can he do? Forge ahead, everyone. Select an ally to move forward in initiative. That would be nice, I guess. He's stuck. Unless he forges ahead and has what's her nuts. You there. Have a turn. Forge ahead. Great. Now she can get out of the way. Not really. Okay, I'll take it. These guys are probably going to be stationary. Can get rid of some of the damage this guy's doing. Ping pong. Oh, Alette! Oh my god, she just did 10, that guy did 2. What a loser! That was amazing. We could try to take this guy down. But what's this guy doing for damage? He's only a 5. She's got a lot of armor. She'll be fine. Okay, attack the big boy. Ah! They'll all run. Her Overwatch is incredible. I wonder if her father would have got that skill too. Because that's super badass. It's that 50% crap. Fine, just take down the armor. Rabba-rouser. Oh, nice. He can go up and finish him off. Not you. Yes, you. Yes. Wonderful. Oh, baby. You're back. Waiting at the grandmother's house, waiting for your brother to call me as a taxi. Hakon works his way through the frantic clansmen on his way to you. You made some tough calls in that river. If those ships had been loaded down with more people, no telling how many we'd have lost. Thanks. Too bad the landing was so rough. He squints. Their next attack is coming, and this time they'll come in force. Charge before they're ready! That led everyone to a dead end. I'm watching. No audio. Any chance of fighting through them? No, not even before their losses we took. Best we can do is become a wall they get tired of punching. There may be a way out, a gamble to be sure, but we believe it's our only chance. It's bad when a Volk option is the only option. Worse than that, I can't promise everyone will make it. So what's your idea? With Yuna's help, I think I can get us across the chasm, but it won't be easy for me or the caravan. I need to help Even and calm these people so they're ready to march when he's ready. You need to keep this area clear of dredge. The sound of war cuts her off and everyone turns to look. The dredge assault begins. You know what to do. Sacrifice some supplies for barricades? Yeah, definitely. Men and Varl begin moving barrels full of food and gear. They look your way for confirmation. You realize that these supplies will be ruining the fight. Oh yeah, do it. Make it so. Oh yes, the fight. Oh, he was awesome. He's a good armor breaker. He's injured. Well, then be it removed. Hogan suffered. I'll let Nodley for awesome. I think another Varl could be nice. 10 and 13. 13 and 13. 11 and 16. Oh, what a badass. Get in there. I can't even promote him. What's the second ability? Oh, the Forge Ahead. I don't like that one. Ooh, Tempest. I like that one. And we get more of this. We can use 3 will. Kablamo. Shaframo! Probably nobody with a 7. 15. Oh, it says it right there. Promote. 9. This loser. 7. I feel like they really want this guy to be somebody I use. So let's use him. Let's try him out. What can he do? He can have 3 will. He can become kind of an armor buster. What's his deal? I guess give him the extra will because he needs to be doing something. All right. Poet. Let's see what you can do. Put him in. Put the poet in. And then give me another Varl. 11 and 18. 10 and 13. 13 and 13. Well, we'll go with the one that has the most. Ah! Oh! Yes, wonderful. Ready for battle? This feels good. I like Banner Saga. It's my food in the hood. Baby, baby, I like it. Oh, baby, baby, I like it. Baby, 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 I like it. Alright. What the heck? What's this? I don't get to choose anymore where they stand. That makes sense, I guess, because we're on the defensive. But it makes a big difference. And if it's just because I'm not aware of like what button to press, that would be a real big piss off. War! How far can these guys go? It's really hard. It's hard to remember to like look at these guys on the battlefield. These enemy. Okay, he can go. Oh, nice. We can totally divide them on the barrels. What the hell? Okay, she's there. He's there. He's there. He's there. So that's not my main guy down there. That's just background. Alright, well we should definitely go up high and deal with these guys. Let them come to us. Wonderful. Oh, he's got that sling guy. They're so annoying. Good sounding. Smash it! Oh, he hit his own guy? Why did he do that? That seems kind of stupid. I need to get out of my own way here. Ardalet. Oh yeah, is she gonna do some killer overwatching? These guys are all gonna move. She could stand right here and just blast their balls. Overwatch, yeah! Get ready. Okay, and you? And you? She can do the same kind of thing. You guys walk into the danger. Probably gonna step there, for sure they're gonna step there. Fwing! Uh-oh! This guy's late. Oh no, slingies. You must keep the dredge away while I use my... What did you call that thing? A shake stick? The shake weight. Oh, good. It's the poet. Yay. A tale worth telling. Every 2 strength enemy has over ally gives +1 strength damage. What does that mean? I don't get it. The shake weight. Yes. Alright, well, I want you to walk towards me, Fugazi. I'm making trees. Shake, wait, shake, wait, shake, wait. Is Alette still in Overwatch? For a turn? Should I go up and bash this guy in the brains? I think so. Bam, bam! 18768. I know, isn't this art style just so gorgeous? And it makes you wonder, oh my god, there's more of them? Why they haven't done this? So... Yeah! Oh! 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 The pain! The pain of it all. I think you can just sit there and wait. This game's gorgeous. And it's... There's this business strategy of, like, working within your... Using your weaknesses to minimize them and maximize your strengths. And the best example is IKEA. IKEA knows that their people will... Their customers will spend more of their time to save money, and it saves IKEA a ton of money and lets them sell more. So this game knows that, well, the people who like this kind of art style... I just started at Berg Special episode 1, baby. This game knows that the people that like this kind of game can probably read and enjoy reading and don't need a lot of voice acting, which means you can have more branching stories. So the weakness of not having voice acting gives you the strength of adding way more types of story. And I think the people that will like this kind of game are like, well, we don't need cutscenes, so you can have these like gorgeously detailed static pictures. Because if you don't have to have them moving around, you can make them really, really beautiful and you can use them. Yeah, I was playing PS Now stuff. Played a bit of Eco. Someone's probably gonna step there. Yeah, I just played part 1, this is part 2, baby. I love all the archers. Come on, raise the wood with a shake of the shake weight. It is becoming erect. Keep shaking your shake weight. We still need more time. You wee bitch, you're not doing anything. Ah! Oh, Alette! She's such a sniper. She's so awesome. Alright, what's this dumb bard gonna do? I have no idea what his skill does. I know that I can read and it'll tell me. Every 2 strength an enemy has over an ally gives +1 strength damage. So that means that if he kind of comes in as an underdog, he'll do more damage. That guy has 11 and he has 12, so they don't have more. Let's just try to reduce the amount of damage they're going to be doing. Nah. What do we got here? Can we push people back? Bring the pain. Let's just... I don't really want to do that. Let's just move away. I wish you could go into like a defensive posture. I know you can do that with like a shield wall and stuff. What can we do to this guy? Bring him down. Just weaken them. That's all you need to do. And keep the rest away. They're all on their own way. Oh, except for these jerks. I hate those guys. No, we don't need to hurt that guy. Better to stand here and make them move. What happened? Just keep doing what you're doing, lady. I love it. Oh, it's rising above. It's not perfect. Okay, the slag slinger. -3, no problem. Okay. That guy has not moved yet. The rain of arrows. Why doesn't he move? That guy's probably gonna move. I don't want to kill him though. I think just attack somebody would be good. She can't. She can stand here though. And attack basically everybody. Who's got the most damage that can do to me? What's that? A barrel? I don't care about barrels. Sure. Ah, 30. It was. I couldn't tell if it was like 30% chance to miss or 30% chance to hit, which is quite different. I need to get away from all that explosion. Should walk him up to here and make him try his bard tail thing, whatever that is. Tail wolf towing. Oh, I see. Every 2 strength an enemy has over an ally gives +1 strength damage. It's just I still don't really get it. I'll try it. I'm just gonna do it to him. What does that mean? Hey! Alright. I don't know what that did. I'm gonna get away from this explosion though. Hey! He's throwing more rocks down. Good for you. That's great. You're wonderful. Well, perfect. Bring this guy down to a 1. Lovely. He ain't doing a thing now. Ah. Actually, as long as you get the strength down below your armor, they can't do anything to you, can they? This guy's not really doing anything. And that's fine. Don't want to rush in foolhardy. More Overwatch? Yes, please. Yes, please. I love it. So you could hit like every guy, not that guy. Every guy but that guy. Thank you, game, for making me look like a fool. A bloody fool. Break his armor. Oh my god! They all shumbled into each other. Why did he do that? I don't understand that. Is that guy just stupid? Hello. Who can you attack? I don't know. Why don't you move over here so they have to move and then Alette can... Stand here. Make Alette... Make them Overwatch. Ah! Bogar. I think we're just fine and dandy here. Just chill. I don't think we have to kill them. Nintendo Switch, baby cakes. Hold steady now. Just keep them... I think this is a run-out-the-clock situation. And let them keep bashing their own guy's armor. Overwatch. No. Ah! It's hard to tell who's got the... Okay. Who has the least amount of health? It's him. He's dead. You know, I was thinking about what games I'm excited to play in the next month or so. Banner Saga, which I have on my Switch. Divinity Original Sin 2, on my Switch. Hyperlay Drifter, Switch. If I'm going to play an online game, it's probably going to be Splatoon 2. I grabbed some crazy indie game called Sagebrush that I marked on my Nintendo Switch store, and when it went on sale, I grabbed it. Can't remember what it was. I wouldn't mind playing some Skyrim. Play this every once in a while. Fortnite cross-play. It's really amazing. Cyberpunk Switch. What do we call it? Cardboard Punk 2077. Available on the Labo. Well, Final Fantasy IX I'd like to eventually get through. This is a killer game, Into the Breach. Made by the people from FTL. What else? I'd never played Oxenfree. This game is hilarious for like a minute at a time. Stardew Valley. I still haven't beat that. Breath of the Wild, I'm always ready. Like, I could probably get by just playing the Switch. Because the games it can't play are generally the ones that I'm just not that into in terms of like big AAA, you know, Assassin's Creed and stuff. I don't care about that stuff. God of War, Spider-Man. I generally find those games too bloody hand-holdy. You know, I love Rocket League. It can do that. I don't know who to attack here. Who's next? This guy? Okay, he's got 1. What's this guy? 10. So it'd be cool if I went and put... Oh, I can't do that. Why don't you dump one of your arrow things over here and then the guy stands on it and gets killed. Hopefully I can stop that sling guy from doing his annoying attacks. Boom! Alette knocks you out. She is a beast. A beast woman. I wouldn't mind this guy just smacking this sling guy. I hate the slingers. Boom! Double whammy. It's a good battle for me. Alright, now we can spread out a little bit. Take that damage down. Oxenfree has a really nice art style too. Yeah, it really does. I've never... I always try to throw it on kind of like before I go to sleep, and then I'm just not really... I'm not absorbing the story, and then I kind of forget to play it. This guy has really done nothing. But it's fine. Olette! Oh my god! She is a stone-cold killer. I mean, in a game like this, where you can get more than one attack, is unbelievable. Overwatch is probably overpowered. How did you find the story in Oxenfree? Could you compare it to anything? Alright, who's got the... Who should she be going after? You? No. This guy. There we go. Knock this fool down. Nice. He ran away. Little bitch. Oh. There's no reason for you to get excited. Wow, we could do just enough to bring this guy down. There, so now he can't do any damage. Wonderful. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Oh, -4 armor, no problem, I'll take it. There, we can back this guy off. Get them all moving and get Olette grooving. Get him within like something like Night in the Woods is a similar kind of humor. I wasn't huge on Night in the Woods. Sometimes they kind of are like too twee for their own good, you know? Overwatch. Yes. They're all going to die now. Boom! Suck it! Another sand person down. So many bodies from Olette's damage. Oh boy. Who could she attack? Who should we attack? 3, 1. What's that guy got? 11? Holy moly. Oh, and only a 40% chance? That guy's dangerous. Jesus Christ. When I say suck it, suck it. Oh, when we fought the ape? Too much running around doing nothing between the main story. For Night at the Woods? Yeah. It was like, I liked the idea of the rhythm game for the band and the story stuff, and then there's sort of the, yeah, it was like, but then it was this kind of lame platformer that reminded me of sort of like a Sega Genesis, you know, those games that are like a Simpsons game. They go, this is a popular TV show. Let's make a platformer. Shall we? I will kill you. Ah! Right, let's see the clip. Olette with another kill. All right. Calm down, game. Let's go clip Twitch. Oh, the lady butterfly. I was probably so smug here too. I'm always so smug. I wish I wasn't. I get what I deserve. All right, make that big window capture. Here we go. Clip. Oh. Suck it, butterfly! Yeah! And then I'm like, look at me. Look at this. It's just like, oh, I'm so good at Dark Souls games. People are probably pretty impressed by me.
Oh, of course. Of course.
And then I can't even enjoy it. What a
Phase 1. Fantastic.
What a little bitch baby.
Suck it, butterfly! Yeah!
I love Sekiro, man. I love that red dot. Very Jack Black. Unfortunately, I'm more Jack Black than I'd like to be. I'm a musician as well, and as much as I'd love to be a serious musical artist, I fear that my true destiny is to be a Jack Black.
Hi-yo!
All right. Jack Black's pretty funny, of course. Ooh. Now is the time, because this guy's not moving. You whack him. He is a great guy. I've liked a lot of his stuff. All the way. I was a big fan of that show, Mr. Show. He did some stuff on there, too. Ugh. I think they should make the bodies disappear. Oh, we can just win now. No! Yes. Alette with another kill. Wow. I think she got almost all the kills. Plus 23 renown. Why is the text so small? Juno walks out of the floating land, cradling a kid goat in one arm. Weird. She looks strained, but beckons to the families to follow. He shouts for everyone to start moving, but the fighters and clansmen alike remain motionless. Large chunks of earth bobbling in midair like ships at sea as everyone unsettled. Finally, Ver takes the reins of a yox, loader with a supply cart, and walks onto the first floating stone. It supports the load of that issue. We go this way or the dredge kill us all! Come on, Leo boy. I got my cat trying to figure out how to get up on this chair. Get up, come on. Wow, more floating stones. Jack Black had a rock game? Oh, it would have been his time in like, the rhythm game era. That's when he should have been going for it. Body pillow? Yeah. I think it's the way he was so like soft and kawaii looking. The wounded and elderly struggle to make it onto the floating rocks, while fear of the bridge paralyzes the legs of the others. Dredge give chase, crossing under the bridge without hesitation. Fine lines of Dredge to dispatch, ask Varl to carry those struggling. Let's get involved. 3 dredge guns fall back as your arrow passes through them. Their armor splinters, wounding others around them. A few more lined up shots and the dredge slow the pursuit. The last of the clans will make it out of the ridge, moving past you. Only dredge are left in your caravan's wake. Nice! 10 renown! He watches the floating stones nearest the land tremble and drop back into the chasm, taking all standing there with them. The sight is terrifying. Standing on the bloody keyboard. Taking all standing there with him. The sight is terrifying, but you turn and urge the others to keep moving forward. Never thought I'd live to see something like this. It's amazing. I love how they can only hold, like, say, enough stones up at a time. Pretty smart. Pretty smart, Elio. The event is growing visibly weaker. Meanwhile, many of the caravan are stunned by witnessing family members fall to their deaths. The effect is spreading. Everyone look forward. Move! Jesus Christ! Oh my God. What? Why would you do that? Yeah, well, I would have seen you if you're on camera. Yes? Oh, okay, she scared me. Everyone look forward and move. All those immediately around you hasten their step, others don't hear you at all and fall away as Even's grasp wanes. Thank you! Ooh. No. This is the last scene. Stones behind the caravan are falling faster than the rising ones in front. The rear clansmen are pushing forward in a panic. Bulwark shouts, knock some of those people over the edge before we all go down? People gasp and flee from him. We're carrying too much. We gotta get rid of something before that mender drops us all into the depths. You look around and see only people, food, and a massive cart. Bulwark. He wants to throw people over but not his own cart, or dump the food. We can always get more food. The one closest to the supplies looking bewildered. We won't need food if we don't make it across, you shout. Slowly a couple of carts are unhitched and shoved over the edge. Ewen's relief is almost instant and the bridge extends, giving everyone more room and time to move. This is nuts. Cat Joy-Con. You're a fatso. Just a bit further. Oh my god, now he's going uphill. In my day, we had to walk uphill using stones levitated from our mind. Now you kids have stairs. Ormsdala, Ormsdala. Even scream chills you as it echoes off the cliff a mere 100 yards away. Again, the bridge shakes but stays together. When Juno looks at you, her lips are trembling. This is killing him, and it won't let that happen. What's the alternative? What is the alternative? We'll dump the rest of the supplies? He's happy that he finally found a place to sit. Normally he just sits upstairs now. He doesn't bother to come find a place to sit on me. Dump the supplies. Thank you. We'll replace them in Armsdollar. This is pretty cool. I mean, and it's so simple. The music, the sound design, the story, the stakes, knowing that every decision you make could be hugely consequential. And all it is like just slowly moving through it, ain't it? This game is genius. It reminds me of how good Hollow Knight was at having a simple graphical style that perfectly conveyed the game. Way to go, Leo. Watch your step.
It's hard to believe we made it across that chasm. Now we find what's left of Ormsdalur. Once a great trade town at the fork of the Ormsau River. How many lives must have been lost here?
Oh yeah, he's the best. You can do anything to him. As long as you give him love. From the massive varl to the youngest human children, everyone is sapped from crossing the chasm. Tents are loosely strung up and gears thrown on the ground as everyone sleeps. You manage to post a few guards out of habit before sinking down against a crate, wrapping your cloak around you and closing your eyes. What are you looking at, Leo? I love when I lift him upside down and all of a sudden he goes, the ceiling. I've never seen the ceiling before. It's so wonderful. And I only need one Joy-Con to play this part. Beep! Your chest aches as if from a wasp sting? It's a weird metaphor. Feeling around for the cause of it, you look down between your leathery gray fingers, running over a red stone breastplate. Gasping, you open your eyes to find your cloak still wrapped around you, no stone armor underneath. The caravan is still asleep, snoring more prevalent than usual. You're able to drift off for a bit more rest before facing the tasks of a new day. What happened? No armor? Or she's bleeding? Or what? Oh, that was exciting. All right, I'm going to stop that here for today. What day's tomorrow? Sunday? We'll be back at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I started a little earlier today because we had some things to do. But, oh, bye. Leo says, no more Banner Saga? Mare. Thanks to the new people that joined us. Hopefully you'll be able to join us tomorrow. Let's check out these clips. Bye on YouTube. Be back tomorrow with more Banner Saga 2. Alright, now we're in bonus stream time, where this part is not going to go onto the YouTube recording. Let's see. Horky's clips. Window capture. Ooh, lush. Spinach and kale. Ooh, broccoli and berry. Ooh, lush. Spinach and kale. Ooh, broccoli and berry. Ooh, lush. Spinach and kale. I don't know what I'm talking about. A smoothie? And berry. Ooh, lush. And look, Cuphead on the Joy-Con. Pretty amazing. On the Joy-Con. Why didn't they call it that? Okay. On the Joy-Con. Number 2. You like Morrowind? You like Oblivion? Skyrim, dragons. Ah! Here you go. You like Morrowind? You like Oblivion? Skyrim. You like Morrowind? You like Morrowind? You can go see a matinee for 10 to 12 bucks. Yeah, but you could have like 5 people over watching the movie with you as a little warm up to your guys' orgy. You can go see a matinee for 10 to 12 bucks. Oh yeah, this is us discussing the price of movies on demand. But you could have like 5 people over watching the movie with you as a little warm up to your guys' orgy. You can go see a matinee for 10 to 12 bucks. Yeah, but you could have like 5 people over watching the movie with you as a little warm up to your guys' orgy. Oh my god, I'm such a dad joker. Or I enjoy the joke more than anyone.
Just that one.
This is high tier. This is high tier Scribblio, right?
Jason! Evil! Come on! I don't know how to. I was gonna Google.
Run out of time. 10. What? 5. 4.
Is this what happens? Stop! I only have like 5 seconds here, okay? Yes, one other person got it!
Pretty talented.
That's too far! I forget what kind of hat he wore!
A turban. It was a turban.
I could have Googled a picture of him, but I ran out of time thanks to somebody.
Nice. That's really good. I'm pretty impressed how she was able to even put that together under time. Alrighty, like Pictionary. Don't want that going on YouTube? Oh yeah, YouTube will kill you. It'll rip your face off. Alright, thanks everybody. Oh yeah. So buddy, we need to figure out some topics. I think like talking about a certain year in gaming could be pretty cool. You know what Lenot was talking about? He said that the next gen, the naming system is so stupid for Xbox. So the Xbox Series S, when it plays original Xbox One games, it won't have the Xbox One X enhancements. You know what I mean? So in a way, it's less powerful than the Xbox One X. So the S version of the next gen Xbox is going to be in some ways less powerful than the current Xbox Pro. Do you think that they thought ahead when they... I guess they were like, well, we don't want to copy PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't possibly do that. That'd be crazy. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get... Can I get out of the game? I just want to quit. Is this a save? Hopefully. We shall see. So, yeah, because, you know, like, for example, you could play the Xbox 360 game Final Fantasy 13 on an Xbox One X, and it will have these incredible enhancements. And you wouldn't be able to do that on the Xbox Series S. Or, yeah, I think so. It's really convoluted what it can and can't do. I still think for people that, Jesus Christ, I still think for people that can't, that don't want to spend an extra couple $100, want to save a couple $100 on their console and not have to buy a new TV to see any kind of a benefit. Because the thing is, if you buy the new Xbox Pro or whatever it is, the Xbox Series X, good God, you don't really... Well, you're not going to get 4K unless you have a 4K TV. You'll get the frame rate. But I think it's the same capped frame rate, the same 120. Oh yeah, one doesn't have a disk drive. Yeah. See, and that's the thing I'm wondering is, they both say they can run 120 frames per second, but once you really get into this next console generation, like year 2, year 3, are the games going to run like shit on the S compared to the X? I really keep forgetting about the... Oh, yeah, see, like, if you're going... Yeah, I keep forgetting about it not having a disk drive. That's going to be something, too. So you would have to be the kind of person that, although you don't want to buy a new TV and you want to spend less on an Xbox, you also have great internet. Yeah, actually, that's a good point, too, 18768. There's a lot of games where, like, for me to buy, I'll probably buy a PS5. And then I was considering getting the Series S. But for me to be playing a lot of new games, I really like to be able to go to my local game store, buy it either used or buy it new, and then return it. Not return it, but, well, actually I have done that. EB Games is offering, if you beat the game within 7 days, or you don't like it within 7 days, they'll give you a full refund. And I told them, you're saying I could go beat this in 6 days and bring it back? And they go, yeah. And that was the manager telling me that, which I thought was kind of scummy, but he was wanting me to do it, so I did it for Jedi Fallen Order. I don't even think I beat it. I think I was just like, I had enough of this game. But then even within like 2 weeks or a month, you can return the new games and you can get like a $50 trading credit. And that would allow me to play a lot more new games. I mean, basically twice as much. Because now, I mean, once the console's been around for a few years, the games are going to drop down in price, even on the digital side. Do you think they could introduce a borrow system to the console store? Like renting it or streaming it for a while? Pay to have it on your system for 3 days. I would love that. I think they'd be worried about giving people access to the code and if that would somehow cause like a piracy market or something, or... And if it costs a certain amount of money, like, what would you pay to have it for 3 days? $20? You know? You'd have to be online to do a check, for sure. Like, you can't play Games Pass games even if you download them if you're not online to verify it. I think. And since Games Pass requires you to be online to access the games anyway, that's not that big of a deal to require them to be online every day like they wanted with the Xbox One. Yeah, that's a really good point about the Xbox Series S. It's going to be so confusing. There's going to be a lot of like mainstream gamers that don't understand what's happening with the new Xbox stuff. It's going to be like the Wii U, where they're going to go, sorry, what? Xbox Series X? Didn't I buy you an Xbox One S? Yeah, Mom. Get me the Xbox Series S to go with my Xbox One X. And what's that thing you want to buy so you can mod and play Super Nintendo games? An Xbox. Which one's that? It's the first one. The Xbox One? No. I think they just got themselves in a terrible hole. It was when Xbox One was stupid to begin with, because you already have an Xbox One. And you're going with your... They're trying to avoid the PlayStation naming, but they still call it the One. That was a dumb... The 360. Yeah, it's like, we're going in a whole new direction. Well, actually, we turned around, we're facing the same direction, but it's around. And then to call it the One. And then when they went with the Xbox One X, that was even stupider. And then the X and the S I got, and then now they call it the Series, the Xbox Series. I think they have to keep the Xbox in there. Maybe they're going for more of like a PC thing where there's always going to be backwards compatibility. They want you to get into that idea. Like PC gamers never think about backwards compatibility and stuff. It's always like, well, you play PC, you play in Steam, and you can play everything. Humble bundles, GOG. Even the oldest games are, they've found a way to sell them for cheap, and it works. Which is what I wish Nintendo would do. Like Nintendo with, They thought that guy would never get hired again, but he did. He found another job. I'd like to see a montage of the guy naming the Rocky movies, training, writing names down, putting them on walls. And then he climbs upstairs made of X's and series and ones and S's. And he gets to the top and he has all of them in his hands. Xbox One Series XS. Right. Yeah, they were keeping games off the PC because they were trying to because that's their solution for everything. Throw money at it. We want the Xbox to do better. Let's pay people so there's less competition. From ourselves? Yes. What? You want to piss off people that buy our computers and make them buy an Xbox? Why don't you pay people to keep the games off the PlayStation? Wouldn't that make more sense? And then they totally changed that strategy, and they went with having like the Play Anywhere, where you can play on PC or Xbox, which is convenient, but to me it makes it seem like, oh, I have a computer, I don't need an Xbox now because I can play Xbox games on my computer. I can play anything that would be on the Xbox on my PC, so I'm going to buy a PlayStation now. Thank you. That was a really stupid idea too, I thought. You knocked off probably 20-25% of people that the type of people that owned a PC and were going to buy one more console. You just killed any reason. But then that comes down to, like you were saying, do you want to keep the games off the PC? What do you do? Them being in the business of PC and Xbox is obviously a tricky thing for them to navigate. So now they're kind of just fully embracing it and having the games on all spectrums. Whether you got any kind of Xbox or PC, play them all. But then but there's no exclusives. Well, there are, but good racing games, Gears, and then big cartoony North American action games with physics. Like what? Crackdown. And Halo, which nobody likes anymore because of the trailer and the grunt. Oh my God, what are they going to do? I don't know. Keep making more Xboxes. The most powerful console experience. So if you don't have a computer, this is it. Yeah, I'll get a PS5 and hopefully EB Games survives so I can, play new games as they come out. And look, even that's the simplest name and you still got that confused. I don't know. What's more to show? PS5 showcase. Let's see. Watch live 4 hours ago. PlayStation 5 showcase on Wednesday, September 16th. Well, that's cool. Okay. Next Sunday. Wednesday. This Wednesday? What do you mean next Wednesday? IGN just says next Wednesday? What's the date? This Wednesday, you morons. Next Wednesday. Somebody should get fired. What time is it? Maybe we can do a watch along. Time 1 p.m. Pacific. 2, 3, 4. 4 p.m. my time. When it's on a Wednesday. We could do a watch along for that. What are they going to do? They're gonna do what they're gonna do. I know. I'll move this window over and you don't have to look at the ads. Ah, no ads for you. Earlier this week, Microsoft let the cat out of the bag announcing the price. Sony hasn't said their price or time. Okay. All right, showing off some launch titles. I think Sony is definitely better at doing these kind of conferences. 40 minutes long. Great. Oh, there's an ad. Box art updated for PS5 upgrade games. Oh, they're going to do a digital deluxe too. Yeah, backwards compatibility, I would like some really clear answers about it. So I can sell my PS4 and move on with my life. Pre-order starts September 22nd. I thought they already did that email out to people about pre-orders. I don't care about Ratchet & Clank, but I understand there's a market for it. More Horizon, Spider-Man, Resident Evil 8. Ooh, that could be awesome. Will PSVR still be on the PS5? If I get a PSVR now, is it stupid because it's at the end of the life? Silent Hill PS5 exclusive could be amazing. A lot to live up with. PT. Huh. Persona not in Japan? Persona non grata? Nothing. All right. Well, we could sit and chat all day, but I've got to go. Yeah. Things like Bloodborne. And the first year is always a lot of stuff that's just kind of upgraded versions of the previous gen. But actually, there are some pretty interesting launch titles. That one where you're the old lady on the moon or on the planet. That looks awesome. I'm pretty excited for this gen. Okay. Bye. Bye.